AnnyeongBuzz. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into everything K-pop with a mix of fun facts and sometimes a little bit of hot takes. Today we're talking about ITZY. Yes, the queens of performance, charisma, and energy. And we're going to dive into something that always sparks conversation: rankings. Specifically, how the members of ITZY rank in vocals, rap, dance, and stage presence, according to me. And yes, I totally expect y'all to drop your own rankings in the comments because I know you've got opinions too. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with vocals. I know this one is already going to be controversial, but hear me out. Number 1, Leah. Okay, this one might not be a huge surprise. Leah has a very soft, airy tone that just works beautifully in ballads and emotional parts of songs. While ITZY's music isn't always vocal heavy, when there's a moment that needs that softness or a falsetto line, it's usually Leah's voice that carries it. Number 2, YEJI. Now YEJI might be known more for her dance and stage presence, but don't sleep on her vocals. She's consistent live, her tone is clear, and she actually carries a lot of the group's choruses. She's not the most powerful, but her control, very solid. Number 3, Chaeryeong. Honestly, she's one of the most underrated vocalists in ITZY. Her voice is sweet, slightly braidy, and she brings emotion when she sings. I think if JYP gave her more lines, people would really start noticing her more. Number 4, Ryujin. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. Ryujin is more of a rapper and performer, but vocally, she's decent. She can hold a note, and her tone has a bit of a huskiness that can be cool in certain tracks, but she doesn't get many standout vocal moments. And number 5, Yuna. This isn't shade, I love Yuna, but vocally she still has room to grow. She's improving though, and you can hear it in more recent comebacks. Her tone is bright, and when she gets the right part, it fits perfectly. Now let's move to rap. And listen, this one might surprise some of you. Number 1, Yuna. Yes, I said it. Lately, Yuna has been bringing fire to her rap verses. Her delivery is getting sharper, her tone is super clean, and she's got a confidence now that really sells her rap lines. She's come so far. Number 2, YEJI. YEJI's rapping is kind of underrated. She doesn't always get the hardest hitting lines, but she brings the right amount of attitude and style when she does. She's flexible and can switch from sweet to fierce in a snap. Number 3, Ryujin. I know a lot of people would put her at the top, and yeah, Ryujin has great flow and a unique tone. But recently, I feel like her delivery can be a bit flat. Still charismatic, but not always dynamic. That being said, her early ITZY days, legendary. Number 4, Chaeryeong. She's not usually seen as a rapper, but she can definitely hold her own when needed. She doesn't rap a lot, but when she does, she keeps it clean and in rhythm, even if it's not her strongest skill. And number 5, Leah. Rapping is just not Leah's thing, and that's totally okay. She sticks more to vocals, and that's where she shines. But whenever she's given a rap part, it usually sounds like she's trying really hard, which pulls you out of the moment a bit. Let's go into what ITZY does best: dancing. Number 1, Chaeryeong. If you've watched her fan cams, you already know. She's clean, expressive, and has insane control. Every move looks intentional. She doesn't just dance, she performs through her dance. Also number 1, YEJI. I can't separate these two, I really can't. YEJI is a powerhouse. Her energy is unmatched, her moves are sharp, and she has this natural charisma that makes it hard to look away. She's intense, and I love it. Number 2, Ryujin. She's got that cool girl swag. Her dance is more grounded and powerful, and she always brings this effortless confidence. Not always as precise as Chaeryeong or YEJI, but her style stands out. Number 3, Yuna. Yuna's improved so much. Her lines are getting cleaner, and she brings a lot of youthful energy to her dancing. Sometimes she can overextend a bit or go too hard, but that passion, you can't fake that. And number 4, Leah. Dance is where Leah tends to struggle, and it's been talked about quite a bit. But credit where it's due, she's really worked hard. She's improved over the years and holds her own in choreos that are super demanding. Okay, finally the most subjective one, stage presence. Number 1, Yuna. She owns the stage. She has that it girl factor, a bright energy, and she makes eye contact with the camera like she was born to do it. Whether it's live shows or variety content, she gets it. Number 2, Ryujin. She has that effortless charisma. She doesn't try too hard, but she still captivates you. Her facial expressions are on point, and she knows exactly when to smirk or flip her hair for maximum effect. Number 3, Yeji. Intensity, intensity, intensity. When Yeji performs, she goes full throttle. Her eyes are expressive, and you can tell she's in it 100%. She's a beast on stage, especially during live performances. Number 4, Chaeryeong. She's more subtle, but there's a sincerity in how she performs. She might not always be the most eye-catching at first glance, but if you really watch her, you'll notice how expressive she is, especially in her eyes and body language. And number 5, Leah. This is a tough one because Leah has charm, but sometimes she fades a bit on stage, especially when next to the more explosive performers. I think part of it is confidence. When she's feeling it, she lights up, but it's not always consistent. So there you have it, my personal ranking of ITZY in vocals, rap, dance, and stage presence. I know you're probably disagreeing with at least one of these, and honestly, that's the fun part. ITZY is such a well-rounded group, and depending on your personal taste, your ranking might be totally different from mine. But that's where you come in. Drop your own rankings in the comments below. Do you think Ryujin deserves the rap crown? Is Chaeryeong your number 1 for dance? I want to hear it all. Let's keep it respectful, of course, because at the end of the day, we love and support all 5 of them. Now that we've gone through the rankings, I want to dive a little deeper into what makes each member of ITZY unique. Because honestly, rankings are fun, but they only tell part of the story. Let's talk about Leah for a second. She's often the most misunderstood member in ITZY. People are quick to criticize her for her dancing or even her vocal technique, but let's not forget, this girl trained under SM and JYP. She's got raw talent and vocal color that's pretty rare in 4th gen groups. And you know what I love about her? She's graceful. On stage, she brings this almost delicate presence, and that contrast works so well in a group as explosive as ITZY. If she were a soloist, I think she'd absolutely thrive with a more laid-back R&B style concept. Now Ryujin. Ryujin. She was my first bias in ITZY, and let me tell you, her presence is insane. Like, even if she's standing still, she pulls your eyes in. Her facial expressions are natural, not forced, and she's got that mysterious aura that keeps fans wanting more. I actually think she's holding back sometimes, like she could go even harder with rap or stage presence, but she plays it cool, and maybe that's what makes her so magnetic. Let's not sleep on Yeji either. She's often the leader in every sense, vocally, in dance, in attitude. She's kind of the glue that holds ITZY together. I mean, imagine having to lead a group with such different energies and personalities. She does it so well. And her performances? She eats every stage. No crumbs. Honestly, she could go toe-to-toe with some of the top-tier dancers in K-pop, not just in her generation, but across generations. And the crazy part? She's still improving. And then we've got Chaeryeong, the emotional core of ITZY, in my opinion. She's been through a lot, from getting criticized in survival shows to being overlooked in the group. But you know what? She never gave up. And now, she's finally getting the recognition she deserves, especially for her dancing. Her ability to connect with the music is just different. It's not flashy, but it's deep. She tells a story through her movement. I'm honestly rooting for her to get a solo stage where she can just go off and show the full range of her artistry. Lastly, Yuna, our maknae. She's the ultimate all-rounder in the making. Visuals? Check. Performance? Check. Energy? Check. She's the type of idol who was born to be on stage. But what I love most about Yuna is her hunger to grow. Like, you can tell she's watching the older members, studying them, and then putting her own spin on things. And can we talk about her charisma? It's explosive. You see her on stage and it's like, oh, she's that girl. Give her a few more years, and she could be leading center positions in any group. Now I want to talk a little about why rankings like this exist in the first place. It's not to pit members against each other. It's actually to appreciate their differences. In a group like ITZY, each member brings something unique to the table. They're not meant to all be perfect at everything. They're a puzzle. Each piece fits where it's supposed to. That's what makes ITZY such a strong group. It's also really cool to see how much they've grown since debut. If we did this same ranking back in 2019, it would look completely different. That's why I always say, don't treat these rankings like they're fixed. They evolve. The members evolve. And honestly, that's one of the most exciting parts of following a K-pop group long term. watching them grow, seeing them stumble, then rise again. Now, before I wrap things up, I want to throw some questions out there to you, the viewers. First off, who's your personal favorite performer in ITZY and why? Not just she's pretty or she's cool, but really dig deep. What is it about her that grabs you? And second, what do you think ITZY needs to elevate to the next level? Is it stronger vocal lines, a concept change, more solo opportunities, or maybe just more time to grow? Personally, I'd love to see a subunit, maybe a Ryujin Yuna rap unit, or a Yeji Chaeryeong dance special. Something where each member can shine in their strongest element. And Leah, she deserves a solo ballad, just her and a piano. That would be magic. Also, I think it's time for ITZY to explore more mature concepts. Not necessarily dark or edgy, but something that lets them showcase their emotional depth. Loco and Wannabe were iconic, but imagine them tackling something like the themes in Taeyeon's music, or even IU's storytelling style. It'd be a huge shift, but a powerful one. Alright, we've covered a lot in this video, from rankings to personal takes to some ideas for ITZY's future. If you're still here, you're officially part of the Buzz fam. I really want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's get a discussion going. And hey, if you disagree with my rankings, that's totally fine. Music is subjective, and part of being a fan is having your own lens. Just remember, all 5 ITZY members are insanely talented, and no matter how we rank them, they shine brightest together. That's the magic of a group. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next drop. I've got more rankings, K-pop debates, and deep dives coming your way. This has been AnnyeongBuzz, and until next time, keep buzzing and stay passionate.